trust that Catholic dioceses are trying to set up. They cannot do so at the moment. The future of Catholic sixth form colleges and their ongoing excellent performance is largely dependent, I would suggest, on three issues: revenue funding, capital funding, and, in the worst case, the possibility of conversion to an academy. On revenue funding, it is now without question that sixth form funding is in crisis. There have been two deep cuts to post-16 education funding made after 2010, and the national funding rate, which is by far the biggest component of the 16 to 18 funding formula, has been frozen at some £4,000 per student per year since 2013, and funding for 18-year-olds was cut to just £3,300 per student in 2014. The total expenditure on 16 to 19 education has fallen from some £6.39 billion in 2010-11 to £5.68 billion in 2017-18. Now, that is a reduction of over 11% in cash terms and more than 20% in real terms, Mr. Davis. In 2018, the Institute for Fiscal Studies estimated that in 2018-19 prices, spending for full-time equivalent 16 to 19 students in further education fell from just over £6,200 in 2010-11 to £5,698 in 2017-18. These cuts are against the backdrop of significant increases in running costs in education generally, but certainly in colleges in particular. Since 2010, the government has imposed a range of new requirements on institutions which have left much less money for schools and colleges to spend on the frontline education of students, at a time when the needs of young people are becoming increasingly complex. The future for Catholic sixth form colleges is also dependent on changes to capital funding, a point my honourable friend for Coventry rightly made. A number of institutions are keen to expand, but cannot access the funding to educate more students. Others have increased student numbers as a response to funding pressures, but have now reached maximum capacity and lack the capital they need in order to satisfy demand for places. The absence of a sufficient national capital fund and the growing reluctance of banks to lend for capital projects means that many sixth form colleges, including most Catholic sixth form colleges, now have nowhere to turn.